Hey everyone, and welcome back to Canadian Coin Addict. So today I went to the bank to pick up $500 worth of loonies, and after a bit of confusion they ended up giving me a box. Of course I still paid for it, but it was hard to turn down, so today we're hunting a full box of loonies, $1,000 worth. Let's check it out. There it is. I've never actually picked up a box of loonies before, so this is the first time I've got $1,000 worth of loonies. Of course, we're doing our usual. We're trying to fill more rolls, so they look like that instead of that. And the loonies, there's a lot more emptier rolls, so hopefully we can actually fill one up today with all these loonies, 1,000 of them. I'm going to open up the box here. And it looks like they are circulated. Yeah, that definitely looks like it. I'm probably gonna do 4 rolls on the left here and work my way over. So I'll update you after every 4 rolls, unless there's an odd find like a foreign or something else that's strange. But I'll reel you in after 4 rolls and we'll see how it goes. So let's start with the first 4. There you go, the first rolls are done. And we had quite a few finds actually. So in total we've got 12 finds and 1 oddity, and I'll show you a little bit about that in a moment. So the first one is actually a beautiful, stunning 1990. And it's nice to see them this shiny. This one might actually upgrade in my album, so I'll keep that one. Then a 1991, which is always kind of tougher to find no matter what denomination. Then we have a Parliament Hill Loonie, the 1992 commemorative. 2 of the Cenotaph loonies, and that's always a nice one as well. 1994, a 1995 in pretty good shape. Then we go to 2006, just a regular, a 2007 regular, a 2008 regular, all needed for the rolls. And then this one I haven't found in a while. This is a Montreal Canadian dollar, and that commemorates their existence for 100 years. So that one's from 2009. That's a nice one to find, pretty good shape as well. Then we have the Olympic Loonie or Lucky Loonie from 2014. Now the 2012 looks exactly the same, so this is the 2014. And we have a 2020, just a regular, but still need to fill that roll as well. And then here's a super shiny 1989. Now it's really shiny, almost like a mirror finish, but there's hardly any detail on the loon itself, which I think means that this one's definitely been cleaned. And by the edge you can tell too that it's not quite as shiny on the outer side of the coin as it is in the middle. So definitely a clean coin and one we won't be keeping. On to the next 4. We're on roll number 8, and I had to stop because I see a foreign. There's a George Washington right over here. Let's pull it out. And look at that. It says first president, 1789 to 1797, George Washington. And that's one of the presidential US dollar coins, and it's nice that that's the first one because then you know where to start, I guess. I have a few of these, but I definitely don't have this one, and I'm very happy with it. So that's kind of cool. We found a foreign in a Loonie Box. Alright, we've gone through the next 4 rolls, or roll 5 through 8. And instead of 12 finds, which we had on the first 4 rolls, we now have 22 finds, plus a couple side finds, which I'll go over with in a moment. So we have 4 1990s to start off. We have a Parliament Hill Loonie, 1992. Another very nice example, by the way, very shiny. Then we have an ugly looking 1993, a 1994, 1994 Cenotaph, two 1995s, and a 1995 Peacekeeping Loonie. Then the 2006, oh sorry, this is 2003 new effigy. I don't have the old effigy yet, so I'm always looking for that. There's the 2006 I was talking about. This is the regular, there's two of those. And there's also a 2006 with the Royal Canadian Mint logo. Two 2007s, that one's not too bad. And then we have two 2011s. We have a beautiful 2016 Lucky Loonie. I always like that design, it's very nice. Then we have a Toronto Maple Leafs Loonie, so celebrating their 100 years, just like the Montreal Canadiens, except this is a 2017. And we have this oddity, which I don't know if it's a specimen or not. The back definitely looks a little bit odd. If you want to leave a comment down below and let me know what I'm looking at here. It looks like it's a specimen from the back, but the front is a little bit tougher to see. So let me know in the comments down below. Then we have this 2020, so regular 2020, which we also needed. And of course, that beautiful George Washington US dollar. And actually, if you're trying to find the proper date on these coins, you actually have to look on the rim. So there's a lot of writing on there, "In God We Trust." And there it is right there, a 2007 D, so from Denver. And that's a cool find. I don't have that coin yet, so I'm very happy with it. Alrighty, time for rolls 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, so the next 4 rolls ended up with some more finds. Let's see how many we got here. There's 9 here, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And 1 potential upgrader as well. Start off with a 1990. Then we have 3 1993s. We have some more Cenotaph Loonies. The other one's nicer looking, but I think I have a better one in my album. Then we have 1996. I don't get too many of those, so happy with 3 of them in these rolls. A 2006 with the Royal Canadian Mint logo. 2007. A 2008 as well. Then we have the 2010 with the Canadian Navy and Marines. So that's always kind of a nice one to find. And then we have 2 pretty nice looking 2012 Lucky Loonies. Got a lot of detail on there still, so hopefully an upgrader in my album as well. And then one that I think will upgrade as well is this 1988. I might be able to find a nicer one still, but this one has some pretty good detail and shine left on it. So pretty good. Let's go to the next 4 rolls. Rolls 13 through 16, and we ended up with 19 finds. Starting out with a 1990, kind of dirty. A 1991, one 1994, another Peacekeeping Loonie, 1995, and then one 1996. We've got a new one for today's hunt, a 2004 Olympic Loonie. That one I don't find too many of. Another 2006, and that's the regular. 3 2007s. A 2008. A 2 2010s. This one's actually in pretty nice shape. So it's got some good shine to it still. And two 2011s as well, with this one being the nicest. Those are good. And then a 2017 Landmark Loonie. I always like that one. It's got plenty of landmarks for Canada on there. And then we ended up with 3 2020s. Time for roll number 17, 18, 19, and 20, which will be the halfway point. All right, roll 17 through 20, and we've got another 19 finds, although I've kind of messed up. I've been keeping the 1990s, and I didn't realize we already have a full roll of those. So there's 4 here, and I'm gonna take those out, and which will leave 15 finds. And over here with our overall finds, I'm gonna take this whole big stack. There, all of those, and we'll take those out. We don't need those anymore. We have a full roll, and somebody else can try and find those if they need it. So then what's left over is a 1991, a 1994, then a possible upgrade in my album, this gorgeous 1994 with the cenotaph. I do find nice ones of these quite often, but this one is still very, very shiny. So I'm hoping it'll upgrade. We've got 2 2006s, the regular ones. 1 2006 with the Royal Canadian Mint logo. A 2008. And then another Montreal Canadian dollar, so 2009. It's another nice one. A 2011, a 2012 Lucky Loonie, and then we have our first for this hunt, the LiQWYD Loonie. It's a little dirty, but it's one nonetheless from 2019. And some other ones that have seen better days are these Toronto Maple Leaf Loonies. This one I believe is a metal detecting find, and this one I'm not sure. It looks kind of rusty almost, so not sure about those. Those are 2017. And if I do find any better ones than that in the future, I'll swap them out. And then we have another 2 2020s to hopefully fill up that roll. So at the halfway mark right now, we have 76 finds. Now, if we do fill a roll, then the excess will go back in the rolls that go back to the bank. So it could be less than this, but for now we have 76. And of course that foreign, so that makes 77 finds. Let's see if the second half of the box is any better than the first half. Well, the first 4 rolls of the second half have the most finds right away, so we're off to a good start. We have 24 finds, starting with a 1991, another stunner right here, 1992. Now, if you've seen my previous Loonie videos, you've seen that I've found a few nice ones of this kind, so probably won't upgrade, but it's probably just as good as the one in my album. We've got 3 1993s, another cenotaph. I'm definitely thinking we're gonna fill some rolls today. And a 1995, that one's kind of an ugly one, but there's 3 of those. And then one of my favorites to find is the Terry Fox Loonie from 2005, so we got one of those. 2 2006s, including this metal detecting find. And why not bring it back to the bank? That's $1 that you find under the ground. Then we have 3 2007s. And one we don't have yet today is this Grey Cup one. So 100th anniversary of the Grey Cup for the Canadian Football League, or CFL. We have our Lucky Loonies. This time they're both from 2014 instead of the 2012. We have the Lucky Loonies from 2016, 2 of them. And then we have a Women's Rights from 2016. I don't think we had that one yet today. So Women's Rights. Toronto Maple Leafs 2017. And another Landmark Loonie with some blue at the top. And a couple more 2020s. So Nice amount of finds. Let's see if we keep it up. Rolls 25 through 28, and we have another 22 finds. Starting off with a couple more 1991s. A 1992 with the Parliament building. 1993. Two 1994s. And two 1995s. Both 2006s. And 5 2007s. And then we have the 2010 Olympic Loonie. We didn't have that one yet for today, so happy with that one. Two 2011s. And then we have a 2012 with the Lucky Loonie on it. Another Maple Leafs Loonie. And our second Equality Loonie from 2019. And last but not least, a 2020. So lots of finds again. The next 4 rolls, and we ended up with 18 finds. A 1991 again. Two 1993s. We've got that Cenotaph. One nice one in there as well. 1995. Then the 1995 Peacekeeping. That's our second one. A 2006 with the Royal Canadian Mint logo. 3 2007s, and we found almost a full roll of those today already, so we'll definitely fill that roll. 2011, nice shiny one. Then the 2012 Lucky Loonie, 2 of those. The Landmarks from 2017, and 2 2020s. On to the next 4. Rolls 33 through 36, and we've got 15 finds here. A 1993, 2 94s, and a 1994 Cenotaph, a 1995, also a 96, 2006 regular version, pretty shiny 2008, and then one we didn't have yet, and probably my favorite Loonie design is this 2008, also very nice and shiny. A decent looking 2010 from the Navy and Marines. A 2011. Both Lucky Loonies, the 2012 and the 2014. Another Landmark Loonie. And one 2020. We haven't had any of the other 2021 yet. The UN 2020, the colored and non-colored. Hopefully in the last 4 rolls we'll be able to get that. And we are at that point where we only have 4 rolls left. So let's find out what's in those. And we finished the last 4 rolls off with actually the least amount of finds for 4 rolls. And that's 11. But 11 nonetheless. And we'll start off here with this 1991, which we've gotten quite a few of today. 2 of the Parliament Loonies, 1992s, one 1993, a 1995 Peacekeeping Loonie, 2006s, 2 of them, the regular ones, 3 2011s, and 1 2012 Lucky Loonie. So not the best on the last 4 rolls, but plenty of finds overall, and I definitely think the second half won that one. I'm not going to count them all, but there's definitely a lot of work to do here. So let's plug them into the rolls and see how many rolls we actually ended up filling. I'm kind of excited to find out. Well, there you have it, guys. 9 rolls filled. Sure, we don't always have the most special finds or something unique, but volume-wise, we definitely did really good with these Loonies. We ended up filling 9 rolls. 93, 94, the 94 Cenotaph one, 95, 96, 2006, the regular one, 2007, 2011, and 2020. So now that we have all those are kind of get most of the regular years out of the way. So we can look out for the more special ones next time we hunt loonies. Of course, we also had that US one. So I've got my US dollar album here, and I don't have too many yet. I just have 5 so far. But there it is right there. George Washington, the first president. I only have 2 other ones, so hopefully in the future I'll be able to find some more. Well guys, what a hunt that was. We were able to find so many loonies, and I'm glad we were able to fill 9 rolls. That will definitely help out with the next hunt, and we don't have to mention as many anymore. We can just look at the ones we still need. So definitely a great hunt, and I'm very happy with that foreign as well. As you could see, I only have 5 US dollar coins, so very happy with those. Hopefully you enjoyed this loonie hunt, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up and comment down below if you have any suggestions for future videos or questions in general. I'd be happy to answer them. I always do. Please subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet, and hit that notification bell for future videos. You'll be notified first thing as soon as I release a new video. So hopefully you guys get some nice loonies this week, and we'll see you next time.